What's going on, guys? You got your local ham sandwich here, bringing you another Locals feature match. This is the final round of Locals last few weeks ago. We got Rescue Ace on the left, piloted by Will, and once again Tony piloting Kashtira Orcust Mekk-Knight Horus on the right. They're both 4-0 right now, so this is the undefeated matchup. Should be a good one. Tony starting with Fenrir. I believe he searched the Unicorn, then he's going to go for Horus. Rimsetti with the Orcust Nightmare to search for the Sarcophagus. Orcust and Horus having some good synergies there with just dumping a lot of crap into the grave. Definitely a lot of pretty helpful there, going for the Sarcophagus, thinking about if he wants to dump anything. Summon back the Yimseti. And then he's going to Tribute Summon the Unicorn. He doesn't have Birth yet. He needs to normal summon that. Get to the Birth, looks like. Yeah. Sorry for the glare, but I do believe that is Birth. Summon back the Fenrir off of the Birth there. And then discard the Blue Sky off of the Sarcophagus to dump Kebisenuef, and then dump the other Sarcophagus to dump the Happy, I believe. It's going to summon Keb, and then probably summon the Tappy as well. Yep, just to get those level 8s. He wants to go for the Vampire, Zombie Vampire here, I believe, just to extend further. Get him another body on the board. Will's going to mill a bunch of spell cards and an effect veiler that Tony's probably not going to use. I see a Yimseti, I think another Blue Sky, Kashtira Tearlaments, and some spell card. I didn't see which one that was. Looks like a Raitsoth. So we're going to summon the Yimseti for another level 8. And then mill 2 off of the Tearlaments Kashtira. Finish the Orcust Nightmare. Going to get the World Wand. Then we're going to go for the World Wand effect, get back that Nightmare. Just another level 8 on the board so we can put up even more presence here. Could go for another rank 8 or another rank 7 or some Link summoning here. Got a lot of options with this deck. Tony's really good with deck building, I've found. Kind of just mashing stuff together with natural synergies. I'm going to go for Galatea to put back the World Wand. And looks like it's going to get the... I can't tell what card that is, unfortunately. Looks like a spell card, though. Bring back the Nightmare once more, then activate the spell card. Looked like... Yeah, I don't know which card that was. I'm just going to let him draw 2, though, if he tributes the Nightmare. And hey, if you know what card that was, definitely let me know in the comments below. Look, we were going to set 1. I think just potentially pass on Fenrir and Unicorn control. Yep, Will's going to check the graveyard. And draw first turn. He did lose, I think, 2 emergency and an alert off of that mill. Yep, 2 emergency and alert. And the Veiler. He's going to go for the map to get the Diabell Star. Going to go for the other effect of the map, I believe. Or no, I guess that was a Galatea effect. Summon the... I believe that is Airlifter. Starting to learn which text is rare text and which is not. Just like the Airlifter there. I'm gonna get the HQ. Activated a spell, so he's going to go for the Unicorn effect. Looks like we are going to... Yeah, ripping the access code makes sense. He doesn't want him to OTK. Although personally, I think SP Little Knight probably was also a valid option there, or Baron, or even Isolde if Will is playing the Isolde combo. So we're going to go for Yugioh, start discarding Jet Synchron. and then Debo Star effect, I believe, to search the original Sinful Spoils. And then activate it. Fenrir is going to banish the Diabell Star. I'm gonna go for the last emergency, it looks like. Now, I'm not sure how much recursion he's gonna get on the emergencies. It looks like a preventer. So with one of them in grave and two of them banish pile, he has lost a bit of his natural advantage there. Looks like the Turbulence, gonna banish the Alert and the Hydrant engrave. I think that's Alert, could be Rescue, one of the two. Go for HQ. I'm gonna go Crescendo, get it out of the way. Tony doing a really good job here. Just making sure that Will just cannot keep up his advantage here. I think he will still be able to set up the Turbulence back row, but that may be all he can do besides make an extra deck monster here. Which is going to be the SB Little Knight. And then he's going to get back the Hydrant. Thinking here. Gonna use the SP. Looks like a dark. Plenty of darks in Tony's grave and get the Mseti there. Maybe trying to link climb here. Or just attack into the Unicorn for some damage. Punch over the Galatea. And then Turbulence most likely over the Fenrir. Yep. And then main two finally do the Turbulence combo. Again, the Rescue or the Alert is banished, so you can only get the 3. But still, he gets both of his Interruption traps and then the 1 advantage card, which is still pretty good. Pass back over to Tony. I think I saw another Horus in hand and potentially a Sacred Sword of 7 Stars. We are going to go for Zombie Vampire and negate it. Birth is going to bring back the Fenrir, but the Contain, I believe, is going to pop it immediately. And then he'll normal summon another Fenrir. Fenrir effect search. Just drawing a bunch of advantage here, getting the Rise Heart. And just one more way he can keep Will off of some of his cards if he banishes the top 3. And then just summon a bunch of guys. Now, yeah, and Will's just going to scoop. He knows he's gone through most of his interruptions, and that's just a bunch of big guys. So I believe Will's going to go first here. All right, to game 2. Once again, start with the Wanted poster. Or the map, whatever you want to call it. Almost looks like P-Review's map. Looks like he got the Diabell Star discard, get the original Sinful Spoils, and then the Rhoda. Can't tell. It looks like Airlifter. Go for Emergency. Actually, Emergency. Gonna get the Hydrant, I would believe. Or the Turbulence, one of the two. Yeah, gonna go for the Hydrant. And the Hydrant effect. Grab Turbulence. So he gets the Turbulence either way. So go for Link Karibo, get a guy in grave, and then tribute the Link Karibo for the Jet Synchron. Synchro summon most likely. Yep, Warlord Savage, get the Link. He is going to Valor that, so he does lose out on that 1 Omni Negate. Which I think is a pretty good spot to hit it. Hopefully he still has the imperm to block the turbulence. Let's see. Thinking here. Yep, he does not have the imperm to block the turbulence. So there probably could be some argument there about imperming the turbulence instead of the savage, but then the savage would just negate it. So either way, it is kind of forcing out that one negate he would have got off of the Link Kuriboh. Still, this is just 2 more interruptions with the spell cards, and then more, or with the trap cards rather, and then other interruption. He's going to end on the Baron Savage board, and the Savage is kind of just a body now, but the Baron is adding another interruption. Emergency set the Contain, I think. And then looks like we're going to activate Alert. Or Rescue. I think it's Rescue. One of the two. I can never remember which is what. They look very similar. Great Soth activated. Looks like the camera is slowly getting nudged here, but I think you can still see the field very fine enough. I think Tony scooped there. Just not enough to get over the interruptions. He's going to let Will go first, though. So Airlifter into Preventer, into Emergency, it looks like. Into Turbulence. Gonna make the SP Turbulence. Again, want to play around that Veiler and that Imperm. So Emergency, Alert or Rescue, I can't remember. And then the Contain and the Extinguish. And then finally the Prosperity. Get a little bit more advantage out of this. He's already got a ton. Got the SP interruption and 2 trap cards, so that's 3 interruptions. Looks for 3, get the Ash Blossom, again, just additional things to try to get over Tony. Gonna draw for a turn here. I think that's if he might have top decked the Imperm for the SP. Girsu summoned. Going to Imperm the Girsu immediately and chain the Emergency to get the Hydrant. Looks like the Sarcophagus. Dumping the Preparations, I think. I'm actually not sure what trap card that is. We're going to dump the Dualmatef. Girsu effect, perhaps? No, Girsu was impermed. I think I just might have been confirming his effects negated. Send back the Dualmatef. Probably just going to use it as material for a link. It's only at 1200 right now. Not a very big guy. Looks like Girsu potentially trying to attack over Hydrant? Yeah. But Dualmatef's only at 12. Oh, yes, of course, the Sarcophagus to bounce it. Not sure, maybe another Orcust Nightmare, can't tell what card that is. They're going for the Sarcophagus. Potentially dumping Imseti. I'm going to go for the Hoppy. I think Hoppy probably has one of the better on-field effects, even if he doesn't use it as a material for something. Yeah, just going to pass on that. Going to take advantage of the on-field effects of Dualmatef and Hoppy if he can, but it doesn't look like he had much to use there. Again, I believe the Rescue and the Emergency are still... No, it'd be the Rescue and the Contain, I believe, would still be set. So Will still has plenty of advantage. Emergency get back the Extinguish. trying to think of how he can get through here. He is going to pop the Duomatef. Which is a bit tricky, because then that's going to trigger Hoppy. Looks like it didn't matter. Emergency effect for the airlifter. Grab the alert or the rescue. Get the turbulence back. I think he does have 2 engraved to banish for turbulence. I think he is double checking right now. I think Will just trying to figure out how he can get to a bit of damage here, especially since Tony just has 2 attack position monsters. We're just going to swing over, but the sarcophagus will still spin it, and we'll pass the turn. 1 in hand for Tony. Not a lot engrave. I think so. I'm back to Duomatef now at 24, and then discard his drawn card for Seti. Looks like Galatea. Back to Hoppy. Galatea, banishing whatever Orcust monster that is for the Girsu, and then sending the World Wand. World Wand effect, bring back the other one. We are going to get the rock. Nothing Tony can really do about that. A lot of monsters. Although I think Nib does original attack, so he's not going to get the Duomatef 36. So Will trying to think how he can get over that token there. Looks like the Druid's Room will probably do it. Just going to banish any of the darks to get it on board, then use it for link material most likely. I'm just going to try to clean up here, most likely getting the Galatea with the dark would be my guess. If dark Galatea probably into access code, and that'll clean up the game. Won't be enough for game, but Tony is on pretty much 0 cards, not a lot he can do. So I do believe that will be game. Yep, pop the, yeah, especially with the sarcophagus popped. Not a lot that Tony's going to be due here, so I do think Will's going to get it here, even though he didn't go in for damage. Draw 1, probably going to concede. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, you guys. See you in the next one.